Hi everyone, and welcome to your August astrology forecast. This month is mainly about integrating all the chaos and change that happened in July, especially in the first part of the month, and then towards the end of the month, eclipse season will start to kick off. So September will be full of intense surprises as well. Now I'll just share my screen to start everything off. Okay. All right. So we start the month basically with Venus entering Cancer and squaring Saturn and Neptune, which can bring some bit of turbulence, frustrations and blockages, and even a little bit of deception and confusion to Venus topics, which include love, beauty, relationships, how you connect with others and your pleasures as well. And then so let me get the dates here. On the 7th of the month, Mars will enter Libra. So we'll go to the 7th. And we can see Libra. Mars here has just entered Libra on the 7th. And as Mars has just entered Libra, it will make an opposition aspect to Saturn and Neptune here in Aries. So straight across here like that. When Saturn and Mars get together, it's usually tough. It's not a pleasant time. It can feel like you really want to push through with plans, make things happen quickly, get things going, and then Saturn just blocks it, stops it, and really makes you work hard to go after what you want. Things that you were planning and getting moving and off the ground can suddenly just stop, and it takes a lot of extra effort and hard work to get it going again. Basically, it feels like someone's kicking you up the arse to get you moving, but they're smashing you into a brick wall at the same time. Then on the 9th of the month, we'll have the Aquarius full moon. So I'll just bring the full moon up. I have to get it just right. So with this Aquarius new moon, full moon, sorry, it will occur at 16 degrees and 59 minutes. So basically 17 degrees of Aquarius. That's close enough. So when we have a full moon, the moon stands in the opposite part of the sky. I have to get that line off the screen. So we have the moon here around 17 degrees of Aquarius, and we have the sun here at 17 degrees of Leo. It's basically going to happen at 16 degrees and 59 minutes, but 17 degrees is close enough. Now, whenever we have a full moon, it usually creates turning points, culminations. Things are brought to our awareness that make us change paths. People can come and go. People can leave our lives. New people actually come in that are part of that turning point as well at times. And the ruler of this new moon is Saturn down here in Aries. Now, Saturn, pretty much at the time of the new moon, I mean, it went exact 2 days later, it still has that opposition with Mars. And also we've had this Mercury retrograde that's been going on in Leo. And Mercury around the time of this new moon is stationing to go forward again. So Mercury will station to go forward on the 11th. So we can't sort of think of this new moon, full moon, as just in Aquarius only. There's a few things going on here. There's actually a lot, but I think the main guts of the situation with this full moon is Mars opposing Saturn and Mercury stationing to go forward again. So this full moon, it's really going to bring things to light that it's going to cause a turning point, and that turning point will involve what the Mercury retrograde in Leo has brought up for you. So if you think back until the end of June when Mercury entered Leo, things probably started to break down and change all the way through that month. When you talk about a planet going retrograde, usually the chaos doesn't just or the change in circumstances doesn't just happen when the planet goes retrograde. It's usually a bit of a process that generally starts as soon as the planet enters the sign. And whenever a planet stations retrograde or stations to go forward, again, it also marks a turning point and a change in circumstances that can often feel fated and you don't have any control over. So it's like this full moon is bringing something to your awareness, something's culminating, there's some hard truths, a fair bit of frustration going on at the time. It's like, okay, this is a turning point, things need to change, but there's these blocks. I have to make choices I don't want to make. I feel stuck and powerless with this change. But I also think that even though this full moon might feel like, oh shit, what's going on here? Once the skies have calmed down a bit, you've accepted what's got to happen, I think some good things will come of it. We also, at the time of this new moon, I mean, Venus is moving into the conjunction. Why do I keep saying new moon? Full moon, sorry. Venus is moving into the conjunction with Jupiter in Cancer, which will go exact on the 13th, so 2 days later. So there's going to be some sweet spots as well. So the full moon will bring up some what the fuck, oh, this is hard moments, but there'll also be some niceness, some sweetness. Sometimes I think with this Venus-Jupiter conjunction in Cancer, things can like be a bit sickly sweet as well. You know, when things are that nice and that sweet, just makes you want to vomit. So yeah, I think there'll be hard work, tough decisions, things happening that you don't want to happen that really brings you down, but at the same time, there'll be some niceness going on. And once everything's calmed down and you've accepted what's going to happen, you know, you can move forward and feel a bit better about the situation. And then, so the first half of the month will feel a bit tough, feel like shit's hit the fan a little bit. But then we come towards the end of the month on the 23rd, the sun will enter Virgo. So I'll just go around to the 23rd. Is it the 23rd? Yeah, the 23rd of August. So we've got on the 23rd of August, we've got the sun entering Virgo, and basically at the same time, we're going to have a new moon in Virgo. Now, this new moon is occurring at 0 degrees of Virgo, and 0 degrees is often a point that speaks to new beginnings as well. We also have the South Node in Virgo. This isn't technically an eclipse, but I still think it'll pack a fair punch and it'll really kick off the themes that the eclipses are going to bring up for you in September. So in September, we have where is it? Here we are. On the 7th of September, we have a lunar eclipse at 15 degrees of Pisces, and then on the 21st of September, we have a solar eclipse in Virgo. So this new moon, not technically being eclipse, I still think it'll pack a fair punch, and especially with that 0 degrees, you know, some real changes and new beginnings are really going to kick in. Yeah, so that's mainly the month. It's just, yeah, the first month is a little bit tough. Changes need to be integrated and made. And then some new doors will open towards the end of the month with the Virgo new moon, and that'll really kick off some themes that will be going on for you in September. All right, thanks for listening. Enjoy your month.